Hey everybody, Spartan here from SpartanTrading.com. I want to hit you guys with a quick little video in regards to some educational content. And in this video, I just want to talk about heat maps and how to use them. Now, Finviz has a free heat map you can go to. I think it's probably one of the better ones you can go to. Click on the website. You go to the front page, right-hand side, you're going to see heat map there. Question I always get is kind of, how do you find ideas? How do you figure out what's going on? How do you get a good sense of where the relative strength is, where's the relative weakness? And a heat map gives you a really good sense of, from a visual perspective, what's exactly going on in the market. Now, everything you may be looking at may be red. Everything you might be looking at may be green. You may be wondering, where is that relative strength? Where is that relative weakness? Very easy to see when you bring up that heat map. Sometimes a heat map can be deceiving if a lot of things are gapping up. Then, even though things are selling off, they could still remain or look like they're green on the actual charts themselves. So it's always a good idea to actually look at what's going on these individual names if you want to see more in depth, obviously, of what's actually occurring. But this gives me a really good sense intraday, and I look at this probably, 6-7 times a day, when the market's open while I'm day trading, to get a good sense of what's going on. And sometimes this allows me to generate some new ideas. Like, I'll look at financials and go, oh wow, okay, MasterCard, Visa looks good, but maybe we should look at the banks. And I can see that all the banks are up. Let's look at which bank looks the best for continuation of the upside. Look at tech, all tech's down. We can start looking at, obviously mega cap tech's down. That could roll over into the big cap tech and then into mid cap tech. So maybe I should be looking at those. We can obviously see that healthcare had some relative strength today. So I'm looking at healthcare, and I actually did use that this morning. I was looking at healthcare right away. And then we started to play. Well, we did play ABBV, BMY, Pfizer, Merck, J&J. I didn't take Amgen. We did play Guild, but again, you can see exactly what's going on. And if you don't know what's made up in a sector as well, this does help you quickly, basically generate ideas. Let's say someone you're not familiar with. I don't know what's in. Let's say oil and gas, energy. You can just look at this, and it's going to give you some of the biggest makeup of energy, XOM, CVX, and then obviously some E&P names, which you may not know, but you get a list of them right here. And then from there, you can put that list into your platform and look at what's actually going on in the individual names and decide to trade them. So a very useful tool for finding relative strength, relative weakness. It's something that I think you should check at least a couple times a day to get a good sense of what's going on if you're trading the general market itself. If you're just focusing on small caps, probably not something that you need to look at, but sometimes the small cap market's, dead and slow, so maybe it makes sense to look elsewhere for opportunities. Anyways, that's it. That's all I want to talk about today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, thanks. Otherwise, we do a video basically every single week, so we'll talk to you guys next week. You can go to SpartanTrading.com if you do have any questions, and that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you next week.